Today I got a couple guests with me, plus my favorite boy.
Ah!
Wow, you're not supposed to choose favorites.
I'm allowed to pick favorites if I want.
It's whoever's in front of her at any given moment.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
I have two of our patrons with us, Neko. Hi. And Hoodlum.
G'day, mate.
Today we're gonna travel back about, it was like 80, 90 years?
Something like that.
Something like that. To the region of Ax'l. The dragon wars are still ongoing, a bit more prominent now than what we're used to so far in the campaign. This is also so far in the future from current Avon and where the boys are, so have fun with that. The region is still on the cusp of technology. They're still inventing, they're still doing things, magic still kind of sucks. But it's what you can do with it currently right now at the moment. Right now I have, I guess a full party of 4, walking from the plainlands of Ax'l. Avon forgot the name of the map. From the Field of Lights, that region, they were tasked with taking care of bandits, ruining trade. And you'll see the leader of the group. She's standing at a full 5'4", blue skin, hair like lake glass white, so a bit blue but so pale, and undertones of teals and hazy blues like underneath her hair bits. It kind of cascades down in straight lines and shifts like water. She wears shiny plate mail, decorated and etched with various designs across the front. More dwarvish in nature, more straight and robust lines. But everybody would know this to be the crest of the Aurora Shield Knights that are home to the Ax'l capital. Alongside her are... let's start with Hoodlum. Since you're on the left of my screen, I'm going left to right.
Yes. So I'm Cindery. I am a kobold. Black in colour. I guess wears some nice garments. Even though he probably does destroy the cuffs on his clothing fairly often because it gets irritable to him because he's not so used to it. I don't know what else to say about him.
Well, what kind of armor he's got on? Or if he has any. Any weapons he carries?
I'd say he carries around a pair of daggers, wears some light leather armor.
Cool. I enjoy it. He's cute. He's canny. How about you, Neko?
Yeah. So I'm playing Sonash Everglow. He is a shifter. Of the black leopard variety. So he's got rounded black ears atop his head and a long black fluffy tail. He stands at about like 5'8" or so. He isn't the most bulkiest guy, but you know. Let's see. Black hair, yellowy eyes. He is wearing chainmail, and some symbols or emblems that might match that which the lady at the front of the party is wearing, as he is her squire. He's a knight in training, as it were. Aside from like the armor, which is pretty well taken care of, the rest of his clothes are fairly plain. You know, sort of a humble beginnings kind of vibe.
Excellent. And last but not least, how has time changed you as we rewind the clocks, Ax'l?
Yeah, so we see a young man in his early 20s. We see just a big baggy sweater over top a rail-thin, lanky frame. He's got kind of messy, darkish hair that is tied back in a loose knot with a small, roundish owl atop nesting in his hair. He's got peach fuzz on his cheeks and his chin, and still like little round silver spectacles. But yeah, he's young and full of hope. He's got a gleam in his eye that you would not recognize.
Cute. So you guys walk this main road back to Ax'l's capital. The grasses are lush. You can tell it's the end of spring and the fresh air of summer coming on in. It's a little bit warm and kind of gross, but you know, it's all right for summer, end of spring. And Maev, Lady Maev, she'll wrap her arms kind of like around Sonash and Ax'l, kind of like around the waist, because you guys are much taller than her, I think. She'll kind of grin happily, doing like a little hop, skip, and a jump. It's like, oh, are you guys ready for the festival up ahead? I think we should be just in time for the festival of Everglow.
Oh, are we in time? I thought that was last week. Pulls out a calendar to try to check.
Oh, goodness. Where's your head?
Like, acts as though he's feeling for where it might be. Atop his shoulders. And we'll laugh.
Sindri, you certainly have the calendar in mind, don't you?
You know, time is just a little... just an illusion. You know, it's... every day's the same.
Oh, goodness. She'll lean over to Ax'l, like her head kind of more onto your arm and shoulder. It's like, please tell me you have a better sense.
Well, I dare say we're in need of a break.
Oh, yes, certainly. We'll have... Oh, gosh, the city up ahead. Hopefully everyone's doing it. But, like, the procession with music, it's just going to be so grand. Should be, like, flags and colors everywhere, just sparkling with the new bright colors of summer.
Is this a festival you've attended before, my lady?
Ones I try to sneak out of the castle for, of course. It's usually more popular on the farming outskirts, but I think up ahead is... Oh, which town is that? She'll let go of Ash to do the finger tap on her face. Thinking, like, back and forth. Oh, Stormholm.
A Stormholm, huh?
Yes.
Well, that certainly sounds bright and cheery enough for a break.
Maybe, just a little bit. I mean, it's right by the water. You can't argue too much on it.
Beats the sight of bandit blood, at the very least.
And up ahead of you guys, you can see the makings of a town, right? A few buildings. It seems it's not a small one, right? There's several. There's maybe at least 20 or 30 off in sight, and then farmhouses along the way as you get there. And it's a bit of a slightly hilly region by the water where you guys are. And you can see it ahead. Everyone is loud. There are colors and flags hanging from everything everywhere. Lanterns, like the outskirts, like you see the outlines of them just hanging up here and there. And the music, fucking ruckus. There's people playing everywhere. It's not making any sense altogether. But probably maybe once you get closer and closer to that one little section might sound good, but from far away, hearing it all at once, it's just noise and clatter. But it seems busy. It seems like carts and caravans are coming in, because you're on one of the main travel roads. So it's not too bad. She'll look at a lot of you. I was like, oh, there are many games and things to do, or food to try. I mean, good with fish, or the usual festival things.
Are you saying they have specialty fish dishes?
Yeah,
Some sort of fancy feast?
Okay.
of course.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first day, right, is just open ceremony stuff, right? They welcome everybody in. They welcome in the days of summer to come, right? The second day is the day of feasting. And the third day, which I consider the best day, would be the Tournament of Heroes, as the games between different knights or fighters, or sometimes mercenaries join in, but it's like a game for everyone. Test your strength.
I see. And this is the first day, yes?
This is first day, yes.
Well, then we have plenty of time to get ready for the games.
She'll nod.
And I take it, my lady, that you intend to compete in this festival of this very dangerous sounding competition?
Dangerous? Not at all. I might compete, or depending on the competition, I might stand back because I might kick their butts far too hard.
I believe that. Allow me to fight in your stead.
I also believe it.
I could believe that.
Oh, maybe I can allow you both to. And she'll gesture to Sindri and Sonash.
I'm not that good of a fighter.
What? I've seen you get around, agile on your toes. It's not too bad.
You give me too much praise.
You could perhaps hide in his hood and enter the singles tournament.
I should be able to be small enough, right? Even though she's like a full head taller than you.
Don't know whether that would work, but it's possible.
Ah, excellent.
Perhaps I could borrow Ax'l's robes, and then you could hide beneath them, Sindri, and then we could, just 2-on-1.
Oh, could do that. Wonder how observant those judges are. The umpires, whatever you want to call them.
Oh, goodness. And Ax'l without his robes, though. How indignant.
I don't wear robes, just so everybody's clear. I'm wearing a sweater. Big baggy sweater. Big baggy wool sweater. And no one's allowed in it but me.
Oh, perhaps we should buy Ax'l some robes.
Yes.
A proper wizard then, right? Find you a pointy
yes.
hat?
Start growing my beard?
Oh.
Sinish will nod
Yes.
enthusiastically at this.
I think it'd be rather charming.
I don't know how Titania would feel about the hood.
What if we cut out a hole so Titania could still fit?
Ah. Yeah.
And then she could pull it up to make it full. And then she can have it at her own hiding place.
Mm. We'll talk about it.
Children. Off over, like down the street as you guys enter in town, you hear various calls, like, get your fresh fish here, get your fresh fish. You got shrimp on a kebab. They're selling popcorn, various foods, whatever. You also have your game masters being over here talking 50 miles a minute, telling you about, oh, you could win this prize, but it's so great of a prize, and oh, if only you could throw the dart right here in that one particular hole, and it's great. Things like that. All about you. It's noisy. For a little town, it seems like one of the happiest days of the years they get, especially with everything that's going on in the world.
What should we try first?
I feel like you ask that question, and Sonesh is already taking some steps toward like one of the fish stalls. Like we'll pause and like look at you, like he got caught red-handed. I thought perhaps a snack.
Haven't eaten since yesterday.
It was only stinky rations too. Should get something filling.
The rations weren't too bad. Well, for me at least.
I mean, you
I
burnt it
slaved
to a crisp.
a whole 6 seconds over those, prestidigitating them to be delicious.
Yes, you slaved over hot magic. Now come on.
And this is the things I can.
It's like grab the two teller folk by the hands and start dragging.
I'll slowly waddle over.
What fish dishes grant our wishes?
Cool, let me just go pull up some notes about what food exists. Let's see, you have various stalls. They all have like their own specialty items. Some of them have like, I think it's onigiri, where it's got the rice and then fish in the middle. I think that's what it's called. You got your basic things
or donuts
like that.
in the English dub.
Donuts, oh my god. You'll have like your grilled shrimp on a stick, your grilled fish on a stick, a lot of things on a stick. There's a few people venturing to try and sell soup. They call it dragon fin soup. And they'll have like a display of the giant fish about like 3-4 feet long across the top. And it has like the thin waves that kind of look more like a dragon. And its scales look more dragon-esque, but definitely still a fish, not a dragon. It's considered exotic. Only found in the waters of Mother's Embrace Lake. Let's see.
Well, I mean, I gotta try that one. It's Mother's Embrace and a dragon and fish.
But it is soup in summer. But
There's
yeah,
cold
you're
soups.
totally
Could
welcome.
be a cold soup.
Cold soup. I'm not gonna start that
Borscht.
argument. Also true. Yeah, you could definitely get that one. It'll be like a few coppers.
I think I'll go in for the shrimp.
I think I'll go for this soup.
Oh. I mean, soup does sound good, because then you can just carry it around in a cup and don't have to worry about it. And free cup.
That
Soup
was
it
what
is.
I was thinking all along.
Excellent thoughts. Yeah. You guys can grab your food and bites to eat. There are various games out around you. Let's see. We got various iterations of pin the tail of the donkey. You got pin the tail on the dragon, pin the tail on the horse, pin the tail on the unicorn, pin the horn on the unicorn. You got target practice. There's a few of them where they seem like off to the side, maybe a little shady, who entirely knows, but it's like the cup shuffle and you have to guess where the ball went. You've got your feats of strength where you get a giant hammer and try to make the bell go ding. Several ring tosses.
I'm gonna lean over and like elbow Ax'l a little bit and just like, oh, you absolutely must try the feats of strength. I'm sure you'll knock it out of the park.
I'm certain that Our Lady would want to take that one on herself. I mean, surely that's where her skills are strongest. I wouldn't want to deprive her of that glory.
She'll wave it off.
If you're afraid of showing her up, I'm not certain how to tell you this, but
It would be very unbecoming of a vassal such as myself.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Just see how strong you are.
All right, I'll do it. Quit bullying me.
gently pushes him up to the spot.
Okay, that's fine.
Roll me an athletics, I guess.
You got it. Hooja! How's a 16 treat you, gang? How's a 16 feel?
Slow clap.
You see Ax'l bring down the hammer onto the little platform and bringing it up. You hear the ding!
It scares me.
Oh, there you go. Would you like a prize?
Yes, please. What prizes are available?
Yeah, roll me a D100.
You got it. And low is the way to go.
Nope, different.
Damn it! You keep changing the rules.
I get a D100 chart of various items.
Oh, sure. Yeah, now I got a 32. Great. I think last time I got... You know what? I don't want to talk about it. It's fine. What'd I get?
You get like a small little leather pouch. You know, like a coin purse size. And it has like little intricate details sewn in of ceramic shards of varying colors.
Ooh. No. Is there anything in it? I sniff it.
It smells like leather.
So it's like a sequin pouch?
Just a little bit.
Amazing.
Delightful.
Oh, look, now you have enough space to hold what? Your little sand and other... She'll like make the little finger motions of like dusty components.
I've actually got an idea.
Oh?
I'm going to fill it full of ball bearings and tie it to Tanya's ankle.
It sounds like
yes.
wonderful chaos.
A gift for the most perfect lady.
Perhaps second most.
She'll keep on walking forward. What other games are you guys willing to play?
Well, I've already proven my worth.
You certainly have.
Interesting, that cup game. I reckon I could do pretty good at that. Maybe.
Oh, sure, let's go. So the guy in front of you, he's half elven, ginger, and he's just like, all right, keep an eye, and then he'll like start shuffling the cups around.
Is that just real quick? Is that a homebrew race?
Half elf, ginger guy.
Ginger, half elf ginger.
Yeah, they could be their own sub race.
Okay.
Half elf,
Great.
half ginger.
Yep.
All muscle.
All muscle. definitely seems like too bulky to be doing the shift cups around move.
He's wearing like a little showman's vest, but he's just bulging out of it.
Perfect.
You wonder where the sleeves went, but then you don't.
Yeah, they're definitely like ripped, torn shreds off the side. Alright, then he'll finish them all off, all 3. Blair, which one is it under? Roll me perception to either keep track of it or just take a guess of 1, 2, or 3.
Real quick, Abon. Would it be possible to roll an investigation check to see if this game is rigged?
You could definitely do that.
$11 for me.
I hear you're 11. Let me get Hoodlum's rolls.
I got an 18 on perception.
Cool. So your eyeball's following where you think the ball is, the little marble that's under these cups. And Ax'l, you're there like watching to like see if the game's rigged or not. Like very wary of his hands and just complete other focus.
I've got no chance of following the ball, so I'm looking at everything else.
It doesn't seem rigged as you ponder it over.
Good.
And you go to make your guess. Sindri. I was about to call you Cinder. I was like, no, that's the wrong name. Sindri. And he'll lift up the cup and you'll see the little ball under it.
Wait, I won?
Ah, you won. Great job. Well, you can either get a small prize or guess a couple more times for the big one.
I'll risk it for the biscuit.
Alrighty then. And he'll start shuffling again.
Same.
The same song. Alright, give me your rolls, guys.
Sometimes they butter you up.
That is a 13.
22.
Alright, as you look at it, Ax'l, it does not seem like there's anything fishy on this round.
Understood.
And as you watch Sindri, you're watching, and like there's a point there where you think you almost got it mixed up, and you're just like, oh boy, you have to like guess between the two, and your gut says it's the one on the left, so you go with the one on the left, and he lifts up the cup, and you see the little marble in there.
Phew, I thought I lost it for a second.
Ooh, you have great eyes. Are you ready for this last one, for the big one?
Maybe not ready, but I'll give it a crack.
All right, let's go. And then he'll go through the motions one more time.
This time he's earned my trust, but my passive investigation is 16.
Okay.
Another 13.
All right. So you're trying to follow it, Sindri, and man, you feel all mixed up again. Like you want to go with your gut instinct. And as you're watching Ax'l, it's very slight. You're passive catching it, but you see the ball roll off the table behind.
Ooh, I'm gonna cast message to Sindri, and I'm just gonna let it.
When you go to guess, it's on the floor behind.
I'm old in my brain.
Don't worry about that.
So he presents to you the 3 cups again, and looks to you, Sindri. All right, you ready to guess?
I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be.
And he waits.
The ball is behind you on the floor.
Behind me on the floor, he gasped. And he'll like look at the ground. And I'll be like, oh goodness. I didn't even notice it left. And he'll like lift all the 3 cups. I'm like, oh, good eyesight. He'll go pick up the ball. Oh, well, you can pick one of the big prizes. Could you roll me a D100?
I can do.
Get 100. Stun the world.
It is a 6. If only
Lowe's
we
good,
were
right?
going-
Lowe's good on this one, right?
Yeah. Only we had those rules.
So you see the grand prize box there, right? And it looks very like set up nicely, like this is the big one you want to win kind of vibe. And it's a very sleek wooden box. It's got carvings on the top, very intricately made, more elven in nature, perhaps a traded object from the Avonlea region. And he goes to open the top so you can see the contents inside, and it looks like woodworking tools. Things of various sizes, file saws, little mallet, the little things so you could like carve little intricate details of stuff. And he'll pick it up off the box, and he seems like he doesn't want to let it go when he goes to hand it to you, but he hands it to you anyway. It's like, here you go, sir. Your grand prize for guessing the game.
Ah, thank you. As he picks up the box with both hands, and then
as big
goes
as he
to put
is.
it in his box. Yes, it's probably half his size.
Yeah, I think like the size of placemat, like the nice square rectangular ones. Not that big.
Strap it to your back.
Jesus.
That's obviously the right
I
choice
bet.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look very high quality, really nice shit.
I imagine I might not use these, but they may come in handy one day.
Well, you do use tools a lot, don't you?
Sometimes. Depends on what I want to do.
But we're 2 for 2. So Nash, don't let us down.
Well, Ax'l, I chose yours. It feels only right that you choose mine.
Well, I'm sure you could. You know a thing or two about ring mail, so the ring toss should be of no concern to you.
You're absolutely right. Yes, of course.
The holidays are back at Starbucks, and there's so much to share. With classics like caramel brulee latte, peppermint mocha, and chestnut praline latte, we're celebrating everyone's flavor of festivity. Order yours in the app.
Hey everybody, it's your sweet and sour Uncle Shainsaw here, interrupting the show for a minute to tell you about my new book. Blair County is a cute little book, packed to the brim with charm. Cal is a farmer from the idyllic small rural community of Blair County. When his father passes away, he is forced to return home from college in the big city to take over the care of his family farm. He struggles to get by, but he is content to fill his days with the ease and comfort of his friends and neighbors. However, peace can't always last, and the change of the seasons brings with it those with wicked hearts who look upon the magical energy running beneath the sleepy town with hungry eyes. It's a classic tale of a town banding together to protect their homes from harm. With plenty of magical charm, action, a love triangle, twists, and more, I guarantee this book has a little something for everybody. So come on in, take a load off, and enjoy a little slice of Blair County with me. Available for purchase now on Amazon.com or read for free with Kindle Unlimited. Link in the description. Now, back to the show.
walk over to the little section of the ring toss. It has got a couple of poles set up. A little gnomish guy with bright blonde hair. And all you have to do is toss the ring onto the pole. Let's see, you make... What I'd like you to do is make 3 ranged weapon attacks. And based on your roll, there'll be your first pole, your second pole, and then your third pole. More points goes up.
Hey, Ebon.
Yeah.
I hate to keep saying this, but I would like to see if the game is rigged.
Yeah, sure.
We're at the carnival.
Yeah.
Okay, ranged weapon attack.
Oh, I read the rules wrong. Depends on your roll if it's between like 1 and 20.
I doubt I'd be proficient in this, right? Like,
It's whatever your ranged weapon attack is. So if you can handle ranged items...
You're proficient in martial weapons, so
yeah,
surely
I can throw
you,
items.
you could throw a dagger and you would be proficient in
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So I can be proficient in throwing rings. Got it. Okay. Cool.
Mhm.
Cool beans. You said to make you 3 of them?
Yeah.
That's a 7 for my investigation check.
That first one's an unnatural 20.
So that'll be 10 points.
Second one's an 11.
That'll be 5 points, so 15 in total.
And that last one is a 19.
Another 10 points, so you'll get 25. You'll be able to get a big prize.
Huzzah! I knew you'd pick a good one for me.
A slow clap.
Laudable effort.
Ax'l, it did not seem rigged. As far as you could tell.
I wasn't going to tell him. I was trying to look cool in front of Maev.
Even though the last one was a secret message. That's fine.
Well,
Roll me a D100.
I should have expected this and got my dice out.
I wonder what tools we need for playing D&D.
No, I have my dice, but not, you know what I mean.
not my dice.
64.
I get it. 64. Oh boy. I
Get a
surely
gun.
picked the table. I picked a random table.
Uh-oh.
And
2
Sure.
guns.
no, you get a maraca.
That's
That
it.
Yep. That's all you get to know about it.
This is the big prize?
This is the big prize.
Is it a
It's
big
magical.
maraca?
Does
It's magical in nature, but they're not sure what it does.
it look fancy at least?
It's very fancy. It's got fancy etchings all around it. It's kind of like dark colored in nature. The wood, definitely a dark wood. And then Neko, remove your headphones. I want everybody else to hear what it is. I want the audience to know.
I'm appalled, but okay.
You two, I trust with the secret. Don't tell them.
I'm telling him.
So the maraca, just so everyone knows, is some homebrew item that I found online. Is filled, that you don't know because you can't see it, with broken teeth of the dead. Shaking it draws the attentions of nearby ghosts, causing it at least one to appear. Ghosts are not friendly, but they know many secrets which were taken from them to the grave, and sometimes trade what they know in exchange for characters acting as their living agents in some way.
The maraca spooky specters, I see.
Yes, I'm going to rule that it only works after 1 a.m.
Okay.
Because
because that's when the spooky stuff happens.
That's when the spooky stuff
Why not
happens.
midnight? That's the spookiest time.
It is the spookiest time.
And I'd imagine if you got given a maraca, the first thing you'd do is sit there and shake,
Shake it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you'd shake the crap out of it.
Uh, yeah. So, well, yeah, let's go after midnight. But yeah.
Guys, took a minute to talk about a maraca. What's up?
Just normal maraca.
Just normal maraca.
Okay.
Very normal.
I think it might be Elvish should make.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Going over the fabulous artwork on it.
Oh, that looks like a really fun toy.
Going to shake it curiously.
Sounds like a maraca.
Like, there's like an excited pause where he expects anything to happen from this supposedly magic item. And when it doesn't, he just looks at the guy and just... You sure this is the big prize? Because I feel like it's just a maraca.
It's magic. I got a magic guy to look at it, and it had lights on it, so...
Offers it up to Ax'l.
Sure. Does anybody need? I'm old again. Yeah. Does anybody need to go to like the bathroom or? It's gonna take me about 10 minutes.
Well, you don't have to do it right now. Just like
Okay. Well, I'll do it later then.
deposits it in his hands.
Okay.
It's like, oh, my magic guy, look at it. We'll see.
I nod. It's magic.
These prizes at the carnival seem a bit odd. All sorts of things.
That's probably whatever they could grab their hands on. You know, it is wartime. Get what you can get.
Don't throw a fit.
Yeah, I suppose. It makes sense. Really wish the war would end.
Yes. Well, there's not much you can do against dragons. Only those powerful and capable enough can handle that.
What's it been, like 5 centuries now? Something like that? I don't think it's ending anytime soon.
Well, considering how the Divine Ones went, she'll like whisper, could be a while. But let's not have that spoil our fun. We could go here and there and there and everywhere. And the rest of the day, you guys can spend it playing games, eating food, doing whatever. I'm sure when it comes down to nighttime, you'll settle down in one of the taverns, I assume? Am I wrong?
Nope, that sounds correct.
This sounds fantastic.
Sounds
yes.
correct.
Perfect. Sleeping in a real bed for once instead of in a tent.
Oh, it's not that bad.
I didn't say it was
pretty
bad. I said it's nice to be in a real bed for once.
I don't know whether I like inside as much as outside, because I like the warm sun when it comes up.
Well, you're welcome to sleep on the roof.
It's probably a bit cold out there tonight. Maybe I'll sleep in the bed.
I'm team inside.
Yes, also a team inside.
All right.
What are your passive perceptions? Just out of curiosity.
Really good. 11.
16?
12. Interesting. Ax'l, you won't pick up much. You're kind of distracted with your party members talking and more focused within. Sonash, every once in a while you'll pick up like rumors here and there. Some about the lady of the area, the nobility that kind of runs it, has been cooped up inside for a while. get other ones where so-and-so is cheating on so-and-so. You get rumors about maybe the Dragon War is going to end sometime soon. You also hear about how some crops are doing bad up north. So kind of thankful how good you are down here in the south of the Ax'l region, not facing so many problems. Sindri, you hear all sorts of rumors. Basically everything I just said, but you'll get more of the details, more of the names that are involved. You'll get one of the smiths with the weather fights and the exact cities of where the problems are happening. You'll learn the name of the lady of the area being... Picked a name. Alright. Evelina Grimwood. Basic hearing would tell you that she's like basically minor nobility. Nothing to really write home about. Just has a fancy crest and some money. Probably that kind of type. You've heard various rumors about how she's lost her kids in the war, and that's probably why she's not leaving the house. You'll hear little giggles from like the teens in the corner that probably should not be in the tavern this late at night, but are because it's festival. About telling spooky stories about the Grimwood Manor, since it's gotten a little out of hand of all their grasses in their lawn. It's overgrown. It's starting to look bad. Probably turning into a spooky house. Daring some people to go up and see if they can get into the cellar door. That's all you get. As you guys just chill and sit here at the table.
I would like to order a round of drinks for my companions.
Huzzah! Maev will happily take a drink.
I don't know what they drink, but I assume since we've known each other a hot second, Sonash knows what they all drink.
Yeah, what does everyone drink?
Bitter ale.
I would say Sindri would try and go for like a coffee-like substance because he's not very much an alcohol sort of drinker because he believes that would cloud his perception.
I have a note here that says, "Don't let you have coffee."
Yeah, nice try, but even on a festival, I think you'll go for a nice juice. Lady Maev?
Maybe a rainbow ball.
The darkest ale they have.
Perfect. And I'll take a spiced mead. Let's go. Order around for everyone.
She will happily try to drink you all under the table.
Just Sindri will sit there slowly, just licking at the drink a bit, slowly sipping it.
I'm trying to hang, but I'm taking a lot of fake sips.
All right, Maev, it's between you and I.
I'm doing it.
I'm sorry, it's between the three of us. Who's drinking whom under the table?
I'll get you under the table tonight.
Sindri looks under the table. I don't think there's enough room for all three of you.
She'll look underneath the table, kind of like a little wobbly because she has been drinking tonight. She's like, I think we could do it.
At least one of us has to stay above the table, because who will they bring the drinks to?
That's right, and then you could pass it off to us underneath the table. We have a system.
I will be the steward of the above rooms.
Oh yeah, she's kind of a little drunk, but it's fine. If you roll under a 10, you're going to be a little drunk. If you roll high above a 10 when you make your Constitution saving throw, you're good. You can't fine. You're tipsy for now. I'll leave you to be the judgment, other drinkers.
That is a waste of a nat 20, but I got a nat 20.
Yeah.
You say, but
You're still sober.
I'm just sitting here like, man, how, like, they just don't even make mead like they used to. Goodness.
Okay. So, I don't know about you, but she'll like lean in real close with her arms over, like her hands over her arms and like whisper conspiratorially with the table. I heard there was a dare from the kids over there about going to the house. Now we can either play it tonight or we can do it another night, but game, not game. In, out.
Are you taking dares from children now?
We don't have to take it from them specifically. We just overheard it, and then we can play our own game. They don't have to know.
But, lady, there's spiders down, usually in cellars, and I'm not a fan of them, if you remember correctly.
Oh, you are correct. I'm so sorry. A spider almost ate you that one time. At least I got you. She starts sniffling.
Yeah, I was thinking more at the time I nearly burned the tavern down with the torches, but, trying to beat the spider wasn't my best choice, but...
Lucky for you, a cellar is surrounded in dirt, and I am not arguing for this, actually.
And I'm made of water. It's fine.
I would say probably at least 20% ale right now.
Ah, yes. Fried 20% ale. Sure, giggle.
She's bubbling. she's got the fizz in her.
Oh yeah, for sure. You'll see like in her hair, like the little bubblies that trying to like form. Oh, well, if that's it for the night, then I suppose we should go to sleep. Or party some more and then wake up late tomorrow. It's whatever works.
What's on the agenda for tomorrow, remind me?
Tomorrow's another
the
day.
feast, right?
Yep, tomorrow's the feast. There's gonna be even more food.
It's not like we have anywhere to be in the morning.
Party all night! And then she'll happily play with you guys all night. Party all night!
I'm gonna max out my credit cards and get kicked out of the bars, and then
Well, I guess Sindri would keep an eye on them, making sure they're not going to cause too much trouble. Being the responsible one at the table.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm completely sober.
so also bummed about it.
Yeah, actually.
I'm sure over the course of the night you'll be able to get a good buzz going.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You can intentionally fail some saves during the montage.
Montage. Anything you guys want to describe during the montage?
Yeah, at one point Ax'l tries to balance 3 shot glasses on his nose. He's unsuccessful.
Perfect. I would like to at some point, basically I would like to use Sonash's charisma skill, the one that I don't have as Neko the player. But, I would just like to make some friends with some other tables, right? Get them in on the partying and good times. Maybe order them a round of drinks.
Oh yeah.
Just be friendly. Be happy. It's a good
Roll
time.
me
We're relaxing.
Your persuasion. I want to see how many tables you can pull in.
That is a 21.
Oh, you get the whole fucking tavern in on it. Everyone's loud. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's playing games. There's songs, there's dance, there's all sorts of things happening tonight. It's a happy crowd.
Wonderful.
You can even get some of it spilling out into the streets.
Perfect. Encouraging people to dance, having a great time, just all of the revelry. Even the teenagers in the corner can dance with us.
Excellent. Ax'l, during
Yes.
that time of revelry, Lady Maev will offer you a hand.
No, I can stand on my own. Thank you, though.
No, dance with me.
Of course. Of course, we can do that. Yes, sure. It's the festival time. That's what people do.
Well, yeah.
And then she'll happily dance with you throughout the evening. Or at least
Very
for at least one
awkward
dance.
movements. Very straight back. very 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Just
I love the idea that she's just kind of wildly skipping around and not at all in a pattern of 1, 2, 3.
not at all.
Not at all. not one bit.
That's not even the time the music is in. He's just seen people do that.
He's like, you're supposed to count aloud. That's the thing.
And you guys enjoy a night of revelry. Either passing out in a bedroom or maybe if you're unlucky on a table. But I doubt that would happen.
Yeah, I think I think I'll be on the roof. Right, that's what we all said, right? We're sleeping on the roof.
I think so.
I'd imagine Sindri would be sober enough to maybe position himself on a windowsill or something to catch the morning sun.
Excellent.
Might
So I imagine... Oh, go ahead.
No, it's just... Might I maybe end up with a companion for the night, possibly?
Party companion or just a companion?
A bed warmer.
That one.
With that 21, you'll definitely be able to snag someone.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're the life of the party.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Fantastic.
I think it's worth noting Ax'l goes to bed when Titania is sleepy and pecks at him until he goes to bed.
On the roof, right?
I think that's where we all agreed to sleep, right?
Yeah. No, Lady Maev will be up there with you. Probably use the window that Sindri had opened to get up there. Paid for a room and everything, but the meeting place was the roof, so that was agreed upon.
They were dancing too close to one another, and someone said, "Get a room," but you misheard and thought they said, "Get a roof," and so you climbed up there.
Oh, totally.
I've tied a rope to the windowsill and around my waist, and then from that to Maeve's ankle.
Yeah. And you wake up the morning. Those with open windows, you'll hear it first. And those on the roof will hear it first. You hear...
See, there's a reason you sleep on the roof.
Yeah. Various chorus cacophony of a name being called for. It's got that worried tone to it.
What's the name?
Paprika.
Paprika!
Please,
Paprika!
And that's where we'll end today's episode.
We partied too hard, we lost our spice.
That's Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper's baby.
Yeah.
Alright, well, today we are still doing Roll for Humanity, even though we're weirdly out of sync of whatever episode number this actually is.
Yeah, this is some Darling Derringer level time escapades we're going for, but we are certainly still rolling. We're rolling for Hope Choice, which is a wonderful organization, definitely worth our dollars and yours. They provide much needed services such as sonograms, educational classes, post-abortion support, and material goods for those that need them. So really worthwhile organization. We encourage you to join us in rolling, and we have rolled a 14.
Woo! Woohoo! All right, patrons, I got a little highlight section for you guys. Neko, do you have anything you want to talk about yourself?
I wasn't expecting to go first for some reason, but that's okay.
Because you knew left or right was the rule, and that Hoodlum was on the left, and Abon just did this to trick you.
Yeah, yes, I
It is a
realized
fake word.
that. I did get
Just like the luck rolls.
tricked. Just like the luck rolls. No, I mean, I honestly don't have anything to promote right now. I sort of cut back on a lot of the different projects I was working on, and I'm kind of like, I don't know, just enjoying life and the games that I'm in right now, so that's a good time. I am helping to play test a game for Abon, and I'm playing in a bunch of other homebrew games, and I'm running 2 of my own, and it's just a good time. Like, no podcasts or anything right now that I can think of. I have sort of one on the way back burner, but like, eventually. So,
Well, if by the time that this airs, that's a thing that you're doing, make a note. Ginge can add it in.
Yes. All right, Hoodlum, you got anything for us?
I've got nothing on the burner, just... I guess I spend time in Discord, trying to talk if I'm not currently playing Overwatch, which I blame Devon for starting that, so...
we should all blame Devon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just about anything.
So join the Discord, play Overwatch with Hoodlum and Devon, is what I'm hearing.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
And blame Devon.
And blame Devon. Just go into the chat and blame him.
I'm working
And
on
then
a lot of
also-
projects right now. I'm not legally allowed to talk about most of them, but I am on the Lawful Stupid podcast. So check that out. Listeners.
Yeah, do check out Lawful Stupid podcast. I'm also on it. So
Yeah,
we'll sell
Abon's
that
there sometimes too.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, both of you are on it? What are the
Yeah.
chances?
Never knew.
All right, then. I would like to leave us off with Hope, Stars, and Wishes, but we're already leaving on the... We're already on the long end of the podcast, so we'll just wish you love and all that fun stuff. So, like we always say,
We love you.
we love you. Bye.
Bye. You guys let us down on that. You guys let us down. You guys tried to come back with the vibe, but you don't got no love in your heart.